Welcome back to your own channel Zen Wisdom Wave, where we uncover the truths about narcissism and help you navigate through these challenging relationships. Today we're diving into a sensitive but crucial topic: 7 ways a narcissist rejects you sexually. Narcissists are known for their manipulative behaviors, and their control often extends to the bedroom. Sexual rejection from a narcissist can be confusing, hurtful, and damaging to your self-esteem. In this video, we'll explore the subtle and overt tactics they use to reject you sexually, helping you recognize these signs and understand their underlying motives. Stay tuned to learn how to protect your emotional well-being and regain control in your relationships. Let's get started. Before diving into the ocean of knowledge, let me make it clear that I won't insist you to subscribe. If you enjoy the video, you will subscribe on your own. However, I do insist that you watch the video until the end and leave your review in the comment section. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Withholding affection. Withholding affection is a powerful tactic narcissists use to manipulate and control their partners. This behavior goes beyond simply avoiding physical intimacy. It involves creating emotional distance to assert dominance. By intentionally withholding affection, a narcissist can create a sense of insecurity and doubt in their partner, leading them to constantly seek validation and reinforcing the narcissist's control. This tactic maintains a power imbalance in the relationship, keeping the partner emotionally starved and dependent on the narcissist for any form of connection. The resulting uncertainty keeps the partner off balance and easier to manipulate, as they might constantly try to please the narcissist in hopes of earning back the affection that has been withheld. The psychological impact of this behavior can be profound, leading to feelings of loneliness, worthlessness, and depression. Over time, the partner might internalize the rejection, believing they are inherently unworthy of love and affection. By selectively giving and withdrawing affection, the narcissist reinforces their control over the relationship, becoming the sole arbiter of when and how intimacy occurs. This can also isolate the partner, as they might withdraw from friends and family in their attempt to regain the narcissist's affection, losing their support network and becoming even more reliant on the narcissist. For example, imagine a situation where you initiate intimacy with your partner, but they consistently reject your advances with vague excuses or cold responses. Over time, this pattern makes you feel unwanted and unattractive. You might start to change your behavior, trying to be more accommodating or less demanding, in hopes of receiving some form of affection. The narcissist's sporadic and unpredictable displays of affection keep you hooked, always striving for their approval. In summary, withholding affection is a calculated strategy used by narcissists to control and dominate their partners, eroding their self-esteem and increasing their dependency. Recognizing this behavior is the first step toward breaking free from its toxic effects and reclaiming your self-worth and independence. Number 2. Using criticism and shame. Using criticism and shame is a common tactic narcissists employ to reject their partners sexually. This behavior involves belittling or mocking their partner's appearance, performance, or desirability to undermine their self-esteem and exert control. For instance, a narcissist might make hurtful comments about their partner's body, suggesting they need to lose weight or aren't attractive enough. These criticisms are often disguised as helpful advice or honest opinions, but their true purpose is to instill insecurity and make the partner feel unworthy of affection. By doing so, the narcissist ensures their partner remains dependent on their approval and more likely to tolerate mistreatment in hopes of regaining favor. This tactic also shifts the blame for the lack of intimacy onto the partner, making them believe that the rejection is due to their own shortcomings. Over time, the constant criticism and shaming can lead to deep emotional scars, causing the partner to internalize these negative beliefs and struggle with self-worth issues. For example, if you express a desire for intimacy, a narcissist might respond with a dismissive comment like, "Why would I want to be with someone who looks like you?" This not only rejects your advance but also humiliates you, reinforcing their control and your dependency. Recognizing this behavior is crucial for protecting your self-esteem and understanding that the issue lies with the narcissist's need for control, not your inherent worth. Number 3. Creating distance. Creating distance is a subtle yet effective tactic that narcissists use to reject their partners sexually. This behavior involves deliberately avoiding situations that could lead to intimacy, thus maintaining control and keeping their partner off balance. A narcissist might create physical distance by frequently working late, spending excessive time on hobbies, or going out with friends while neglecting their partner. Emotionally, they might become distant by avoiding meaningful conversations or showing indifference to their partner's needs and feelings. For example, imagine you plan a romantic evening to reconnect with your partner, but they come home late, claiming they were busy with work, and show little interest in the evening you prepared. Over time, this pattern of behavior makes you feel neglected and unimportant, causing you to question your desirability and worth in the relationship. The narcissist's consistent creation of distance keeps you longing for closeness and striving to bridge the gap, thus reinforcing their control over the relationship. By keeping you in a state of emotional and physical isolation, the narcissist ensures that you remain dependent on them for any semblance of affection or connection, making it harder for you to see the manipulation at play. Recognizing this tactic is essential for understanding the dynamics of your relationship and taking steps to assert your needs and boundaries. Number 4. Making excuses. Making excuses is a common tactic narcissists use to reject their partners sexually while avoiding direct confrontation. This behavior involves frequently coming up with reasons to avoid intimacy, such as being too tired, stressed, busy, or not feeling well. These excuses are often inconsistent and unconvincing, leaving the partner confused and frustrated. By constantly shifting the blame for the lack of intimacy onto external factors, the narcissist can dodge responsibility and manipulate their partner into feeling guilty or inadequate for desiring affection. For example, you might initiate intimacy, and your partner responds by saying they had a long day at work and are too exhausted. The next time, they might claim to have a headache or be preoccupied with a work project. Over time, this pattern of excuses makes you feel rejected and unwanted, leading you to question if there's something wrong with you or if you're being unreasonable in your expectations. The inconsistency and unpredictability of these excuses keep you in a state of uncertainty, always hoping that next time will be different. This tactic not only deflects the real issue, but also reinforces the narcissist's control over the relationship by making you constantly seek their approval and adjust your behavior to avoid rejection. Recognizing this pattern can help you see through the manipulation and understand that the problem lies with the narcissist's need to maintain control, not with your desires for intimacy. Number 5. Flirting with others. Flirting with others is a manipulative tactic narcissists use to reject their partners sexually and create insecurity. This behavior involves openly engaging in flirtatious interactions with other people to make their partner feel jealous, unattractive, and insecure. By doing this, the narcissist undermines their partner's confidence and self-worth, keeping them constantly on edge and seeking reassurance. For example, imagine you attend a social event with your partner, and they spend the evening making flirtatious comments and engaging in intimate conversations with others while ignoring you. This blatant disregard for your feelings leaves you feeling humiliated and questioning your attractiveness and value in the relationship. Over time, this repeated behavior makes you anxious and desperate for your partner's approval, reinforcing their control over you. The narcissist's intention is to create a power imbalance by making you feel that you are not good enough and that their attention is a rare and precious commodity. This tactic not only rejects you sexually but also keeps you dependent on their validation. Recognizing this behavior is crucial for understanding the toxic dynamics at play and taking steps to protect your self-esteem and emotional well-being. Number 6. Conditional intimacy. Conditional intimacy is a manipulative tactic used by narcissists to control their partners by making affection and sexual contact contingent on meeting specific demands or expectations. This behavior turns intimacy into a transactional event rather than an expression of mutual love and affection. Narcissists use this strategy to ensure their partners comply with their wishes, thereby maintaining power and control over the relationship. For example, a narcissist might only agree to be intimate if you fulfill certain conditions, such as completing a household task, dressing in a particular way, or behaving in a manner that pleases them. Suppose you express a desire for intimacy, and your partner responds with, "I'll consider it if you clean the house first or only if you lose some weight." This approach makes you feel like you must earn their affection, reinforcing their dominance and your subservience. Over time, this conditional intimacy erodes your self-worth, making you feel that you are not inherently deserving of love and affection. The narcissist's intermittent and contingent displays of affection keep you striving to meet their demands, perpetuating a cycle of manipulation and control. Recognizing this behavior is essential for breaking free from its toxic effects and understanding that genuine intimacy should be unconditional and based on mutual respect and love. Number 7. Gaslighting your desires. Gaslighting your desires is a psychological manipulation tactic used by narcissists to reject their partners sexually while making them doubt their own feelings and needs. This behavior involves dismissing, trivializing, or questioning the validity of their partner's desires for intimacy, making them feel unreasonable or overly demanding. The aim is to shift the blame and guilt onto the partner, causing them to question their own reality and feel inadequate. For example, if you express a desire for more intimacy, a narcissist might respond with comments like, "You're always so needy," or "Why do you always have to make everything about sex?" Such responses make you feel guilty and ashamed for having normal, healthy desires. Over time, you might start to believe that you are indeed being unreasonable, leading you to suppress your needs and accept the lack of intimacy. This tactic not only rejects your advances but also undermines your confidence and self-worth, keeping you in a state of confusion and self-doubt. The narcissist's goal is to control the narrative and maintain power in the relationship by making you feel like the problem lies within you. Recognizing this gaslighting behavior is crucial for reclaiming your self-esteem and understanding that your desires are valid and deserve to be respected. As we wrap up today's discussion, it's crucial to remember that recognizing these tactics is the first step to breaking free from the cycle of manipulation, whether it's through withholding affection, criticism, creating distance, making excuses, flirting with others, conditional intimacy, or gaslighting your desires. Understanding the signs empowers you to reclaim your self-worth and establish healthy boundaries. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Together, let's continue to shed light on these important topics and support each other in navigating relationships with clarity and confidence. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care of yourselves.